NTC HD TV and Studio E present Take Two, Nashua High School North and South source for news.
Welcome to Take Two. I'm Tyler Zaccanini.
And I'm Shauna Reichick. On today's show, we hit the halls of Nashua High School South to talk film with our students.
Also, need a movie to watch this weekend? We'll have our Take Two top movie picks.
And we sit down with two incredibly talented homegrown musicians.
But first, Video Production 2 students recently took a field trip to Boston to get some shots of the city life.
For the shots the students took were each given a topic, and they had to go around town looking for shots and match their theme as a video essay. This group's theme was the class itself. Here's a brief video montage with the shots they filmed in Faneuil Hall.
Awesome. Not only did they shoot around town, they also toured Channel 7 News.
Also, speaking about Video 2 students, they are currently hard at work on short films.
Self.
I killed them.
Or the topic is about a doppelganger or opposite clone of oneself, imaginary or visible. Our teacher leaves us to fill in the blanks creatively through the eye of a camera.
As you can see, these are the students as they get to their necessary shots, tailoring videos as well as perfect every little detail of their scripts. So they get it just right. I can't wait to see how they come out after the editing is finished.
2013 seems to be the year for movies. There has been dozens upon dozens of box office hits, yet not many this year have made it that big yet.
There has been flops, decent titles, and favorites for the year. Today, we're going to share one of our favorite movies of 2013 so far. Tyler, you start first.
I'd love to, Shauna. For my favorite movie of the year, I'd definitely have to pick Elysium. A lot of people think that Matt Damon's story was rushed, but honestly, I didn't think so. Every shot was necessary to the story, and the director knew exactly what he wanted. The story made the movie great. What about you, Shauna?
Well, that was a difficult decision because there were so many great movies out this year and many more on the way. So I guess I'd have to pick World War Z. It's nearly impossible to make a zombie movie not cliche, but World War Z managed to pull it off. Not only was it action-packed and powerful, but it also had a solution to the apocalypse itself, which made it a great twist.
Nice pick. That was a good movie.
I liked yours too. Matt Damon is a great actor. Now let's go to our man on the street and find out what some of the students' picks are.
I saw Iron Man 3. Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor. Great actor. I really look up to him as a role model of working hard and doing well and like being successful. And he did a fantastic job as Tony Stark in Iron Man 3.
I saw Gravity. It was a very good movie about science.
Insidious 2. It was pretty good. It was better than the first one. The screen effects weren't as good. It was dull. It was very broad. It didn't go with the real storyline.
I saw World War Z like a month ago. It was a really good movie. I don't know, I liked it a lot. It was really intense. It was actiony. It was a good movie. I'd watch it again.
I have seen The Conjuring. I thought it didn't live up to the expectations.
Yeah, same. I saw The Conjuring as well, and it wasn't scary for me. I don't know. Didn't feel it.
I saw the Lone Ranger movie, and I actually liked it a lot.
Well, that was a great pick. Honestly, I'm really excited for The Hunger Games Catching Fire to come out. The first one was fantastic.
Me too. I loved the first one. Not only was the film great, but the soundtrack was phenomenal. Or both the inspired album with today's artist, as well as the original score by James Newton Howard.
Man, you gotta love movie scores, Shauna. The way they can either make or break a movie as well as set a scene emotionally.
Exactly. In fact, while we're on topic of music, the band program for Nashua South is going to New York City for their yearly band trip. We sat down with Mr. Coronas to get his insight on what the trip is all about.
Hello, I'm Jacqueline Cantara here with the band teacher, Mr. Coronas. So, Mr. Coronas, tell me, when's the band trip going to be?
The music trip, it's actually a music trip. It includes the concert choir, the chorale, the jazz choir, the concert band, and the jazz band. And we're actually, we're leaving on Thursday, April 24th, and we're coming back late on the 26th, which is Saturday, around 11:45. And very exciting trip. This is a biannual trip, so every 2 years we go on this trip. And this year we're going to New York, which is really cool. I'm assuming you would like me to explain a little bit about it? Yeah. All right. Well, this year's trip, we are going for a packed couple days, and we're not competing this year. This is one of the first years that we haven't competed. We're actually going to be performing in New York. All the choirs, which is really cool, is going to be performing at St. Paul's Cathedral. It's I think it's the third largest in the country. And it's a public performance, so anyone can attend. And the two bands and the jazz choir are going to be performing in the Garden Atrium. I think it's at the bottom of Trump Towers, which is very cool. And along the way, we're going to be taking a 4-hour tour of New York, including Ground Zero, NBC Studios, which I think you guys are probably jealous of. But actually, I think you guys are going on a trip anyways, right, to New York? Yeah. And you know, maybe some little shopping here and there, and they'll be eating at certain places. But they're also going to be seeing a Broadway show. They're going to be seeing Les Miserables as a group. So it's a really cool trip. The kids looking forward to it.
Nice. So does the band have any plans for like sporting events or anything?
Oh yeah. Well, right now we're currently in marching season, and we have our I think it's the 7th game this Friday against Bishop Girton. And we actually just participated in the Salem Band Show, which it involves like 14 bands in the area of Massachusetts and New Hampshire, and a couple university bands. So yeah, we're like midway through our season, and actually shortly we're going to be starting concert season, getting ready for our Santa Fun concerts and whatnot. So it's a busy time.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Fantastic! Sounds like fun. Our video production class is going on a similar trip, but with a twist. Alongside with a tour of NBC Studios, we also hop on a bus to look around at some iconic movie shooting sets, as well as a film production workshop. It should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Right now, Tyler's in the studio with two very music-savvy students that know their beats and melodies like the back of their hands. Not only do they have the expertise, but they also have produced some amazing jams. Let's pass the mic to Tyler.
Thank you, Shauna. I'm here in the studio with our guests Bobby Bryan and Anthony Rosario. Now, I hear you guys have some incredible minds when it comes to music. Where does the inspiration come from? Is it a specific musician that inspires you, or does a melody or rhythm come to mind?
The chord progressions I use in my music come from like jazz, so jazz is a big influence.
Yeah, same. And the Beatles are pretty cool too.
Very cool. Now tell me a little bit about your music. Bobby first and then Anthony.
I take like my influences and stuff and I try to put like a new twist on it so it sounds really new and stuff.
Usually like whatever happens to me that day, it inspires me to go and make a song, so it's like in the now kind of.
Nice.
It inspires me.
Very cool. Now we actually have some samples of some of your work. Mind if we play a clip of one of your tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right, sweet. Here's a clip of Bobby's music. That's a great song. I can't wait to hear more. Now it's Anthony's turn. That's amazing, guys. You guys have some mad skills.
Thanks.
No problem. Now this broadcast producer, Mitchell Dulac, also produces a little. His stuff is a little more mainstream. He takes Disney World attractions and samples the background music and sound effects. It sounds like this.
Crossed over into the Twilight Zone. Twilight.
You guys want to give him some helpful criticism?
Yeah, I like how he takes the attractions, the music attractions, and sounds and stuff from different rides and incorporates them to his songs. I think that's a creative move right there.
Yeah, I think that's
on his part.
Most definitely. I mean, either way, those are some sick beats. His artist name is Endless Summer. Don't forget it. He also can DJ, so look out, guys. He's a double threat.
Yeah.
He's a double threat. You better watch out. All right, well, thank you guys so much for chatting with us, and good luck with your careers. Back to you, Shauna.
Thanks, Tyler. It's amazing to hear that we have so many musically inclined students in our video production class. Well, we're all out of time for this broadcast. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you later.
Crossed over into the Twilight Zone. Twilight.
Jump.